Oh. All right. Hi guys. Sorry for this mess. I don't know, my scheduled live stream for some reason just wouldn't go. It says first it says bitrate is wrong, the second, it said not receiving. I don't know what's going on with that. All right. Can you guys hear me? Okay. My mic seemed to be working. All right, cool. So I wanted to start this series. I'll call it Meet Your Fellow Creator series. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get some kind of like an interview thing to get to know our fellow subscribers and creators. We support each other, and just get to know more on a personal level. So some people actually going online, do lives all the time, and of course those people pretty much well known, and there is a lot revealed about them. But some people either don't have time or just don't want to go online, or maybe cannot go, or for whatever reason. So I decided to open this series. So every Tuesday night I will invite a guest, and we'll do a joint session, kind of questions and answers, stuff like that, like on a personal level, just to get to know where people live, what they do beyond their videos and stuff, kind of like that. So I don't know how it's gonna go. I mean, idea may be good, but I don't know how it's gonna go, and what attendance will be for that. But well, I'll try. I'll run for a couple of weeks and then we'll see. And this one I decided to start with myself. Thank you guys, thank you for your support. Thanks. Great idea. Okay, let's see how it's gonna turn out. So yes, this one will be just I'll start this series. So I mean, some of you guys already met me on my stream and already know certain things about me. So this one, if you have any questions, just ask them in a chat, and I'll try to answer them. It could be any personal questions. Well, not too personal though. And we'll kick off this series, and the next Tuesday we'll have I'll try to get somebody, and we'll get some guests, and we'll do a joint video session. All right, so we have a few people in the house: Precision Angling, True North Angler, Fitz Yaking, Clueless Homesteader, Kelly Paulson, Yankee Crank. Hello, thank you for attending. So that's the deal. So if you want to know, more about me, just type your question in the chat and I'll answer. I mean, I can start just with the kind of generic thing. So yeah, I was born and grew up in Ukraine, and I came to United States when I was 28 years old. So I came here in 1985. Доброго вечера. Как Pete? Yeah, you got me there. So, and yeah, from 1995 I came here, so it's been more than 20 years now. And I've been working in IT for the most part. For now, it's for almost for 15 years. I work for a law firm in IT as a systems architect. And yes, to North Angler. Yes, and I'm from Delaware. Oh yeah, in Ukraine there's a rough situation. I mean, the thing is that all this war that's going on over there right now, actually it's going on exactly where I used to live. So, and I would never thought in a million years that it would happen there, but looks like now people are fighting over there too, so kind of weird. So yeah, I lived there when Soviet Union collapsed and Ukraine separated, and the economy was just tanking like crazy. So when I come here, I didn't see this whole fall in there, and you know, and now it's a war. No, Adrian, I didn't go on my kayak fishing in the ocean. I mean, did you see what was happening on my last video with the Jim and Garrett? It was 15 miles an hour wind, and the waves were just coming over the bow. So no, that kayak is not going into the ocean. Hi, Trophy Shot Outdoors. Yeah, that's right. It is scary right now in Ukraine. So, I mean, I don't even think. I mean, I went there after being here for 4 years. I went back there just to visit friends and stuff. And after that, I came back and I never been there. So it's been 15 years. So, but at this point, I mean, I pretty much don't have anybody there. So my father actually in Russia, he's in St. Petersburg, but my mother already passed away, so I don't have anybody there even to go there. Maybe a couple of friends there, but we don't even keep in touch. I'm good. Try fish out outdoors. So I'm just gonna recap for people that just joined. So this series I'm trying to kind of start up and get going. It's gonna be every Tuesday at 8 p.m. and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna invite, you know, our creators, supporters, you would say, you know, people that actually, you know, we mingle and know each other. So I'm gonna invite them for a video chat and to have more personal conversation, to get to know people, you know, behind the camera and or behind the videos. So, and this series I'm starting, you know, this series I'm starting myself. So if you have any questions, it's to me, you know, I'll be glad to be answered, you know, if you want to know anything about me. And you can guys mingle, you know, there, you know, if you see anybody, check out their channels, you know, support each other, knock in the door, fish in the pond, do all that stuff. Chris, Yankee Crank, my reason for starting the channel, the thing is that I do have I did have a few channels before, but those, I mean, I didn't maintain them. I have one, like a personal one, when we go on vacations and stuff like that. The fishing channel, guys, started because I haven't fished since I come here in the US. I haven't fished for about 20 years. So when I came in here, I used to fish a lot in Ukraine. Pretty much, we were going out every weekend with my friend. But when I came here, I tried to fish here, and I used to live in New York, and we would go on the Delaware River, kind of upstate New York, and we were fishing there. But it got kind of old. It's a sunfish, you know. We'll get there, and some catfish, whatever, like small fish and all. We didn't know. I didn't know where to find a good place to fish, and any place that we would go, it's gonna be private property. You can, I mean, we didn't have any boat or anything, so we were bank fishing, and that was kind of hard. So because anywhere you go, the private property is everywhere. And one time we went there, and people just get out. It's my property. You know, you can fish here, and it's kind of like that. Slowly, kind of died out, and I didn't fish for 20 years. So I started fishing past September or August. At the end of August, I started fishing again, and the reason being that I was looking, you know, to fish. I was still thinking, you know, where I can go bank fishing and all, and I had trouble finding the place. But then, you know, when I found that Walmart $200 kayak, so I decided to give it a try. And I never had kayak before, so, and I thought, you know, I'll buy this cheap one and see how it goes. And actually, I like it really pretty much. So, I mean, I love this kayak. I mean, it's small, it's not as comfortable, you know. I'm already sort of looking for the bigger one, but you know. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, so far this kayak has been pretty great. So what fish we have in Ukraine? We did. I did fish a lot for carp, and there was a fish. It's a hybrid. It's between the carp and I don't even know the name in English because I haven't seen this fish in here. So it's a hybrid between carp and that species. But I mean, they're pretty much the same. It's the same species, just a little bit different. But yeah, for the most part, it's carp. I mean, we had a lot of perch. We had a chub that we fished. So I mean, I guess pretty much most of the fish that we have here. I mean, we didn't have the pickerel there. We had pike, but pretty much for the most part, it's the same fish except the bass. I haven't seen bass there. I mean, I know there's a bass in some places, in some lakes out there, but where I used to live, we didn't have a bass. And that was another reason why I started the fishing, because I was watching those videos for bass fishing, and it was just kind of, you know, it was coming out from the inside, and just looking at that, you know, I wanted to catch bass. So when I got this kayak, I jumped right on it. So I didn't go fish for crappie or perch or anything else. So I was just straight to the bass. Sea Pro fishing with Wayne. I'm in Delaware right now. I've been here for 10 years now, a little bit over 10 years. Yeah, I used to live in New York City, in Brooklyn, but in 2003 or 2004, I moved to Delaware. Yeah, Fitzyakin, I love fishing from the kayak. It's great. I mean, it's probably good to fish from the boat, but you know, that was the problem when I was looking for the boat. I mean, the boats are really expensive, especially those bass fishing specialized boats. I mean, they cost half of the car. But this one, yeah, when I saw that kayak on sale on in Walmart for $200, I jumped right on it. Hey, Protein Bass, how are you guys doing? Thanks for joining this stream. So I'm trying to kick off this stream. It's gonna be a weekly every Tuesday. So meet your fellow creator. So I'm gonna be inviting some guests from our supporter base and our friends that we pretty much getting to know each other. So this is gonna be more to get those people personally closer. A tiny boat nation. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure. Is it a boat? Tiny boat nation, or is it an organization? What is it, Chris? Yes, Protein Bass around the world. Well, soon those lures will arrive to you guys. Once they are done in Australia, then it goes to, I believe the next it goes to Africa, I think, and from there, I believe it goes to you guys in Spain. But Precision Angling, what is that tiny boat nation? What is it? Is it organization from what I see? You're saying a lot of good folks in there. Is it organization or what is this? True Note Angler, my PB is 3.9 pounds bass that I caught in October. So almost 4 pounds. Yeah, but I've been fishing for a couple of months, and then it got colder, so it was tough to catch bigger fish. So I'll be going next year in spring, especially. So I hope I'll beat that personal best in spring. Oh, that's what it is, Chris. Okay. So those guys just modifying the John boats to make them more like those bass boats. Okay. But even when I looked at the John boats here, I looked at the Craigslist and stuff. I mean, there also the people want like, 1,500 for them. It's like, yeah. But I mean, at this point, I mean, of course it's a boat, but it's a real boat. But for 1,500, you can get a freaking tricked out kayak that will be almost the same, even the same size. So yes, that's what I'm thinking, Fitzyakin. Yeah, on a pre-spawn, I'm gonna try to get a bigger one. I'll check it out, that Tiny Boat Nation channel, and see what's going on there. Yeah, I was thinking, my kayak, it's good because this pond that I'm fishing, when I start fishing, the dikes, that they call it the dikes, it has a lot of vegetation. I mean, the hydrilla up to the surface, and in the summer there's so much of it. Like if you have some kind of propulsion, you cannot even move there. I mean, the only way you can do it only with the pedals. So, and it's like the small one like that would be nice. I can take it anywhere. I just take under my arm and just move without any problem. And of course, for bigger lake maybe or something, maybe to have a bigger kayak with the leg propulsion. So that would be nice. Hi Lacey, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna be kicking off this series, and I'm gonna invite some guests, from the support base and friends, and we're gonna talk more about personal stuff, just to find out where they're from, where they live, what they do beyond what we see on the videos. Yeah, I mean the small kayak really have a place, in fishing. I mean there are some places like I know one pond that I'm trying to get to. That one, it's pretty much kind of it's abandoned to the point that there is no access to it. There is no like road or ramp to it, um, and I'm trying to get there, and you have to actually go through the brush and everything to get to the shore, even to launch the kayak. And the only way I can do it, I with my small kayak, I probably would be able to take it under my arm and just walk up there through the brush and everything, so I can get to it. And nobody fishes there. And I heard somebody one one fisherman told me because nobody fishes there, there's no access to it. He said the fishes there is just ridiculous. So I'm trying to get there next spring. I mean, I'll find the way. I'm gonna take you know, I'm gonna take the machete. I'm gonna whack the bushes there and just walk through with my small kayak. Precision Angling, thanks for stopping by. Thank you very much. If you wouldn't mind, guys, hit the thumbs up button. I'll appreciate that. Yeah, if it's yakin, I mean the kayak cart really works, especially for the larger kayaks. But I mean my kayak is so light. I mean I just take it under my arm and just walk with it. If I would have a bigger kayak, then I would definitely get the cart for it. Yeah, I mean that works if it's easy way to do. But like my place, I mean, if you've seen my videos after the rain, you can wheel that thing. I mean, the truck is actually sinking into those puddles of mud and everything. So you can't even move that with the cart. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Pete. I mean, that's why I'm trying to get to that pond. Nobody gets there. I mean, I looked on the Google Earth and everything. I was trying to see, maybe some trails there that lead into that pond. There is nothing. There is nothing there. I mean, there is a road and it's a dirt road. It comes just close to that pond, but it's not. It's probably 100 yards away from the pond, but the vegetation, the trees, and the brush in there is just ridiculous. So I'm gonna go and try to push through that this spring. My neighbor actually heard about this. We talk about this. He said, "Oh yeah, we're going there." He said, "I'm gonna go there too." And he actually bought the same kayak that I did because he saw mine and he wanted to buy it. He just went right after me while they still had a sale, and he bought one. Hello, poor man's reality. How are you? How you been doing? All right, so I'll see some new people here too. Let's see. I mean, I need to start. I need to start 8 moderators to my streams because I had a few, so I'm gonna make you guys moderators. Right. All right. Let's see if I can see who is moderator already. All right. I don't see who's moderator yet. I mean, I'm making you moderators, guys, but it's not showing. Oh, okay. So it's now it starts showing up. Okay. You just have to post after I did that. All right. All right. I can see 11 people here right now. If anybody have any questions, guys, firing away. I mean, this session is just to get to know people. This session will be every Tuesday. I'm gonna invite some guests, from our support base and creators, and we're gonna talk about their personal things to a point, of course. So, and you guys, in the chat, you guys will be able to ask questions as well. So we'll be answering that. Our guests may answer those questions, But today, just me, because I'm kicking it off. I am on the podium, so if you need to ask any questions, whatever comes to mind, whatever you're interested in to find about me. So, but I'm thinking, now it's boring, just me talking. If you guys ask me a question, I will answer. But once we start going further, we'll get the video conference with the guest, and so we can talk, and you guys can ask questions and stuff like that. So, I mean, I thought it's a good idea. So we'll see how it is gonna turn out. What do you want to know, Fitzyakin? Or are you thinking about it? Logan, I live in Delaware right now. I used to live for almost 10 years. For almost 10 years in Brooklyn, New York. But I moved in Delaware, and I've been here for 14 years now. Fityakin, I don't know if I will try the ocean fishing, which I can do here, but this is what I do have here. Probably, I don't know, like 30-40 miles away from here. It's a Chesapeake Bay. So that's where I can go on the kayak. I mean, I have a boat on the Chesapeake Bay. I have a sailboat. So I would probably go there fishing on a kayak. In Australia is RKJ Fishing that will receive the set of lures that the Yankee Crank Around the World package. Yeah, Sea Pro Fishing, yes. I know there are stripers on Chesapeake Bay, and I see people fishing them, and I see, the fishing boats. They're not like a small bass boats. I mean, the actual bigger fishing boats, trolling lines and stuff like that. When I'm sailing there, I mean, they're all over the place there, but I haven't even looked in the regulations because, there's a season. You can fish here, you cannot fish there. At one time you can fish here, at the other time you cannot fish, but at the same time you can fish somewhere else. So it's Chesapeake Bay kind of, I mean, I haven't even looked into that just to figure out what those regulations are, but eventually I will, I guess. Oh, Chris, really? So he's got the baits already? All right, cool. Poorsman reality. Yeah, it's been only first day that your boat was covered with snow and you're already waiting for the warm weather. Well, have you seen the forecast? It's coming this weekend. It's gonna be snow. It's gonna be ice, rain, and it's gonna sleet. It's gonna be all kinds of weather. So I don't think I'm gonna go fishing anywhere. It's gonna be nasty this weekend. Well, Chris, I mean, once he's get, uh, have you seen what he was catching there and what he was actually fishing on? Have you seen that big butterflies, like crazy big thing that he thrown in the water, the top water thing? And he gets some bites on that one too. So I'll tell you, those small crankbaits or jerk baits, when he's gonna be throwing them in there, they're gonna be gobbling up those things like crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be snow and it's gonna be ice, rain, and snow. I mean, I don't know what's gonna be, but this weekend is gonna be nasty. So there definitely won't be fishing. I mean, we didn't get cold weather, so we didn't get any ice. I mean, it just started icing, so it's probably like even less than a quarter-inch ice right now. But if it's gonna be rainy, sleet rain and all, I mean, it's gonna eat up the ice too. So who knows? Yes, Chris, it it was. Uh, yeah, Fitzyakin. There's Delaware Paddle Sport. Yeah, there is also um, kayak. There's a kayak club or something in Delaware as well here. So I need to look because they do this kayak tournaments and stuff. And I think there's one here in Delaware too. So I just started, so I'm just kind of looking what's where. I mean, discovering the ponds and lakes where I can fish for now. So I'm just kind of looking around. I mean, it's been only a couple of months that I started fishing, so I'm just looking around and all that. But once I get a hold, all those places and stuff, so maybe I'll go to and see what those clubs are about and um, their tournaments that they doing. So maybe I'll join and see. So that all is gonna be next year. I'll figure it out. Lazy. The older you get, the less you like winter. Well, I guess that's a progression of life. We all do that. When we were kids, we loved it, playing hockey and sledding and just riding, from the hill on our asses. Of course, now we won't do that. Yes, Fitzek. I mean, they're not that. I mean, they're not that far. I mean, I believe they're in the next county, so it's probably about an hour drive, I guess. Yeah, I'll find out. You know, I'll start looking and see. Hello, BC Endorsement. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, and thanks. My channel. Well, there's much better channels out there, but anyway, thank you very much. Hello, HF Outdoorsman. How are you? All right, Fitzaki. Yeah, I mean, I'll take a look. I mean, at this point, it's not a problem to fight in a kayak. I probably, you know, will pick one and make my decision. But I mean, I told you before, it's more of to convince Miss Fishy Angler to pay for it. All right, guys, I'm gonna be doing moderators out of you guys. More people arrived. More familiar faces. So guys, if you have any questions for me personal, if you want to know anything, I mean, just type it in the chat. So for the new people that joined this session, this series that I'm starting, Meet Your Fellow Creators, it's going to be every Tuesday at 8 p.m. and I'll be inviting our creators and our supporters and all the people that we actually get to know on YouTube, and we'll be doing more of a personal interview, kind of on more personal level, just to know those people beyond their videos and what they show on a camera. So, but today I had a problem with the stream. You know, I scheduled the event, and when I tried to kick it off, it gave me all kinds of grief. It didn't like first it didn't like resolution or whatever, and then it was just saying, okay, it's good stream, but it wouldn't actually show, it wouldn't actually stream it. So I don't know what's going on with that thing. I would have to play with that, you know, and try to figure out what's going on with that one. So next time, once I schedule the stream, so I would be able to resume it and actually to do actual stream from that saved event. Hello, Quad City Busing. How are you? Yes, Chris Dog Outdoors, that was the idea. So we will interact with the people that we know, that we met on YouTube, and befriended. So, and we can talk, you know, and ask questions, and just to find out more about them. Because sometimes when you see the video or even the streams and everything, it's like you see what you see, but then it could be questions, to find out more about the person. I'm pretty much spill my guts here, but if you guys want to know anything else about me. Hello, dude from the neighborhood. Thanks for stopping by. And I just wanted to thank you guys for the support. I am getting close to 400 subscribers. I think like I'm 8 or 9 shy to get to 400, and it looks like it's been like a couple of weeks ago I was doing my very first stream when I got 200 subscribers. So I'm pretty much, since then I'm pretty much doubled that number. Lazy, you're making fun. You're funny. Fityakin, yes, I did serve in the Soviet military. Yeah, it's been it is 2-year term that I was serving there. That was in it was from 85 to 87. It was an interesting experience, and I served close to the Moscow, really close. Yeah, that was an interesting experience there. I mean, back then it wasn't funny. Now I'm looking back and it's like, yeah, it was really interesting. Where is Logo sledding? In his driveway? Yeah, BC endorsement. Yeah, I do have SKS, but you see, it's hard to find here the Russian manufacturing, as you know, like when it comes to those things like AK-47 and stuff, because of the embargo. So, but yeah, I have Chinese SKS, and I have Yugoslavian AK-47. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. If you have enough snow, you can sled on a kayak. All right, so Rattle Trap just got 300. Interesting. Let's see. Oh, Rattle Trap did 314 already, so he went over. All right, who is close? Let's just get people, you know. Who's close to round number? So let's make it happen. BC Outdoorsman, you have 1957 Russian SKS. Yeah, I think you still can have Russian SKS here. You cannot get the Russian AKs. Fitzyakin, I did play sports. Well, I wasn't like into sports, but I played basketball. I played volleyball. Actually, I used to swim. I mean, in small competitions, you know, when I was little. But yeah, I wasn't like something like crazy into sport. I mean, even right now, I'm not into sports, you know, as a fan either. Yeah, hockey. It was, you know, we play hockey, of course, but that was kind of, you know, just kids in the neighborhood just get together and playing like that. Not something like we played hockey on the street. All right, BC Outdoorsman, thanks for stopping by. Thank you very much. Dude from the neighborhood. Hi from Finland. All right. Yes, I remember we met a couple of days ago. Yeah, I think we got to know each other a couple of days ago. All right, guys. So this whole thing, poor man's reality. So you sold all the guns. Yeah, you can tell it on the camera or you can tell it in the chat. But you know what? I don't care. I mean, I'll have them for as long as I can have them. So. Any other hobbies? Well, I scuba dived, and I do have that other personal channel that I mentioned before. I have like 15 or 16 scuba diving videos there that I dove in Bermuda and in the Caribbean. I did the shipwreck diving. So, and that's another thing, you know. I don't know if should I bring those videos in here or not. I don't know. I started this one to be kind of narrowed to just to a fishing, because sometimes when you get too much stuff, different stuff, people just don't know what the channel is about, and it's kind of difficult, you know, for them to follow. So that's why I didn't actually promote my existing channel that I had there, the one that I pretty much neglected. So I started this new one. So, but I don't know. I mean, there are some scuba diving videos and there are some videos, you know, me just sailing and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely poor man's reality. We can hit the range and go. I'm actually a member in a private club in Pennsylvania in the Kennett Square. So I mean, it's about 35 minutes drive. But when I go there, you know, it's like sometimes you can be the only one at the range because it's a private and they have a cap for the membership. Lazy. Lazy, that's the thing. I mean, you're doing all this different stuff, but I mean, it's kind of falls into the creativity and crafting. So it doesn't matter what you do. It's kind of, you know, it's all crafty. Fitziak in the other channel, it's called 12th Planet Video. It's number 12, TH, Space Planet, Space Video. So I have some videos there for scuba diving and my sailing and personal stuff. Louisiana Kayak Addict. I mean, I have all those videos. It's like, I don't know, I kind of try to make them as compact as possible because, you know, underwater, you know, there's a lot of things to see, especially when you do the shipwreck diving. It's pretty much anything down there. It's, you know, worth to take a look. So I mean, if you want, I mean, I can bring it up just to see, just to show you. All right, so this is my second channel. I mean, I have some videos here. So I've been diving some shipwrecks in Bermuda and a couple of places in the Caribbean. And then there's my other stuff, you know, sailing and stuff. So if you want to take a look at that one, I mean, feel free. And maybe you'll give me a suggestion, you know, if you like those videos. I mean, maybe I should bring them in here, but I mean, they're not going to be fishing. I mean, that's the thing, they're not about fishing. So challenging the outdoors. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. You see, Chris, there you go. You have a customers now. Now you have to work hard building and painting those crankbaits. So we'll see. I mean, if you guys will take a look at that channel and see if you know if you like, if I don't know if it will work to put them with the fishing, because it's gonna be kind of okay. There's a fishing and oh, there's a scuba diving. I don't know if it's gonna go well together. If it's not gonna be confusing. All right, HF outdoorsman, 13 from 500. Well, that's a round number. But I bet you, there's only 7 people here, and I bet you that all of these people that are here already supporting you. Oh, there you go, HF outdoorsman. You just got one. So we'll see. Let's see how these series are gonna go. Once I'm gonna invite guests, and we'll have conversations, and we'll have questions, and you guys will be able to answer some questions. So we'll see how it's gonna turn out. I mean, idea sounds good, but I don't know how it's gonna be in reality. So let's see. I mean, that's gonna be also, to get people involved and actually join on for these interviews. Because with this one, I'm not using the Google Hangouts. With this, to make the interview, I would have to use Skype. So whoever's on the other side will also need to use Skype. So that's another challenge. Some people may not have a Skype account, even though, I mean, it's easy to create, it's free, but who knows? We'll see how it's gonna go. Jimmy C, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Nathan Lakes Drums, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to the stream. So this stream I'm kicking off Meet Your Fellow Creator series. So we're gonna meet, I'm gonna invite some people, creators and supporters, and we're gonna have some interviews. It's gonna be every week, Tuesday at 8 p.m. So we're gonna have, hopefully we're gonna have interesting interviews. So all right, guys. So I'm gonna keep this these episodes to an hour long as well in the future. So if you guys don't have any questions for me that I can answer, if you're interested about my personal things, and I already showed you something, and I told you something about myself. So if you don't have any questions, so we will wrap it up this episode, and then I'll see you on the next episode next Tuesday at 8 p.m. So, Fityakin, what do you want to know more about Fishy Angler? I'm the angler, and as you can tell, I'm fishy. The first guess, I've been already start talking and contacting people, so we'll see. Let's keep it as a surprise, or it's not gonna be complete surprise. You would know about it, when I'm gonna schedule the event. So I'm gonna put on the thumbnail the next guest, so everybody would know who's gonna be the next guest. But I mean, I have something in the works right now, but I don't have 100% confirmation yet. So yeah, good to meet you, challenging the outdoors. Well, I mean, Fityakin, if you cannot think about any question, I mean, next time we're gonna be doing this series on the next episode. You can join and ask question, not only the guest, but you may ask a host question as well. So it's gonna be interactive. New Mexico Gato Vato. Why are you invisible? You are visible. Thanks for stopping by. We see you, New Mexico Gato. Hello, Disney World Adventure. We've been on this stream for an hour now, and we're about to wrap up. Through North Angler, back in, but as I mentioned, if you guys don't have any questions for me or anything that you want to know about me, then we'll wrap it up. And because I'm gonna be keeping this episode to an hour long, especially when I'm gonna have a guest, we just don't want to keep him forever. So if you don't have any questions now, which you may ask, if you have questions later, next time, we're gonna keep those episodes going. So it is specifically, to get to know people. And if you have some question, you can easily just ask in a chat. Yes, Disney World Adventures. It's gonna be every Tuesday at 8 p.m. It's gonna be the whole series of I called Meet Your Fellow Creators. This is, I'm gonna invite guests, and we're gonna have video conference with guests, and we'll be talking and asking questions, and you guys in the chat, will be able to ask questions as well. So this is just to get to know our friends, fellow creators, people that support each other, and we become friends. So this would be to get to know people more beyond their videos or their live streams and stuff like that. So it would be more personal kind of thing. And you see, I thought even though my name was revealed to some of you guys, I thought the first question would be what is your name, but looks like people are not interested in that, even to know by the first name. All right, guys. So if you don't have any questions, it's been for a little bit over an hour, and Chris, come on, you know my name. Don't fake it. My name is Yuri. If you guys, for those of you who doesn't know my name is Yuri. Well, this is my name. You see, True North Angler? I know your name. All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap up this episode, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you very much for your support. So you guys took me always to 400 subscribers in what, 3 months? So I'm really grateful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Chris. Yeah, I thought it's gonna be interesting, but and I believe it's gonna be more interesting when I'm gonna have a guest. So we will have interactive discussion, and you guys will be joining the conversation. So let's see. I mean, I think it's interesting, but we'll see how it's gonna go, and I will know right away. You know, for according to people that will join the stream. So if we'll have a success, we'll have more people. If we're not gonna have enough people, and it's gonna be just waste of time, then of course it's not gonna go anywhere. But I believe, you know, it could be good. I'll try to make it good. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for supporting me. And I'll see you next Tuesday. And we're gonna interact on our videos anyway. So, all right, guys. Good night, everyone. See you next Tuesday. Bye.